All right. It is March the 1st, and what a day it turned out to be. It started out as being kind of something else. It was a really dry morning, a really slow morning. Not really a whole lot of gappers out there this morning, but this afternoon really made up for it and then some. So, started out really slow today with BABA at market open, moved on to LHDX for some chop as well. And that was really it this morning. That was really it. Just BABA and LHDX. But CDIO and RETA, VTNR, all of those were fantastic today. I'm going to go over some of these alerts as well. Talk about what I saw in them as well. Talk about my thought process and all of that good stuff. So to kind of stick with that daily recap we've been doing every day, I'm going to keep on doing this every day. It doesn't take me too long to make, and I think it's probably hopefully beneficial to you guys as well, and you hopefully enjoy it. So let's start back at market open. Let's find it back here. Where are we at? Right here. So 9:15 a.m. I said I'm taking some BABA. You know, nothing was really strong this morning. There was really no strength anywhere this morning. So try to play what did have strength. Ended up taking two little losses on BABA, about a 0.5% overall. We had that strength on it at market open. Tried to play it for the move back to high of day on that break over 92.80s for the move back over 93 and 94. Using that 92.60 as a stop. Got stopped for about a 0.25% loss twice. So got chopped on that one twice. Took it off my radar for the day. Just really couldn't get the move I wanted here, and it was a fantastic setup. We had some really nice volume into the open, just couldn't get the follow through that we wanted. So moving on from BABA, we had VTNR from last night's watch list, and looking at the watch list from last night, we wanted entry on this. If you take a look, entry on the break of 987, risking 977 for the move to 1020. So if we go ahead and pull up VTNR, this one was picture perfect. We actually caught it on the stream today. And check this out. So got the strength over that 987, took the pullback around 980, risking the breakout level, got the move straight to that target one of 1020. So that was a perfect trade, caught in the live stream. Like I said, that was fantastic. And a lot of you guys like that one too for a little 2.2% base hit, close to 3% after scales. But overall, it was pretty nice. So VTNR was nice. And then we had LHDX. We got chopped a bit on this, as you can see here. Tried to play the retest of this breakout after breaking out of this wedge. Couldn't hold that 122 level. Like I said, things were kind of choppy this morning because of all the news that was coming out with PMI data and all of that good stuff. So, or all of that crappy stuff. So we didn't have the best follow through this morning, but like I said, that kind of cleared up this afternoon, thankfully. As you can see, SPY drilling to the downside, and thanks to JPM for calling out those SPY puts as well. Those were nice alerts over there. And then we had LHDX again. So this is whenever we really started to kick back into overdrive. And you see LHDX at 1013. I said I'm in some 130, risking 126. And that was at 1013. So if we pull up LHDX, and I actually posted this trade where I caught it. So we saw this pivot breakout back above this range. Let me go ahead and get my pin tool back up again. I always forget to get it ready. But we had that pivot breakout back above this range with volume. So played that low volume pullback here for the move back to high of day. Got that exact move from the 130 entry here, risking 126 at this previous level for the move over high of day to 140. And we got that exact move, like I said, from that 130 entry. We had 4 cents of risk and about 10 cents of reward. So a really nice setup there, and it worked out perfectly to that 140. And then moving on from that, we had CDIO looking for a pullback entry off low volume, risking 370. That was at 12:22 p.m. So CDIO. This was also from last night's watch list. So if you had price alert set, this was a super nice one. Now you see we were looking for that break of 370 today, 375 today. We saw the clean break of 375. See, I have my price alert set way over here at 368, so I would have time to pull up my chart. So I alerted this on the pullback at 12:22. As you can see, this initial breakout candle alerted on the pullback, and this thing rocketed all the way to our first target of 420 and then all the way to our second target of 440. Perfectly hit on the head, and then moved on to RETA. This thing was crazy. 3 times today, it was crazy. So RETA was one from the watch list, and I did adjust the plan a little bit this afternoon. So the initial plan on this was actually going to be entry in the 76.24 to 73 range, but we never got the flush that I wanted after open. So I actually played the high of day break over this triple top breakout today. So the triple top break over 90 is what I actually planned for here after we saw that high of day break. So I played the initial high of day break here, and if we switch to the 1 minute, you could probably see it a bit easier. So I alerted entry on this breakout after this confirmation candle to the upside, and you can see it was at 2:14 p.m. So it was on this candle. Where are we at? 2:14, 2:14, 2:14. It was on this candle right here, this green stick right here, after we saw that confirmation move back out of that range. So whenever I saw buyers take this candle back out of the range, I alerted entry here for the move to, what was it? What was the target here? For the move back to 25. And we never really, well, we're gonna have to dive into that here in a second. I just want you guys to take a look at what the high of day here today was real quick. So we were looking for 95. That ended up being today's high of day. That's fantastic. But yeah, so the first entry was on that entry back here at 214, low 90s, risking 90.60 for the move to 95. Didn't get the move I wanted there, so I got a quarter out 91.40, half out at 91.90, just trading the strength there and raising stops. Stops raised above entry to 90.70, above entry, and eventually got stopped out full. Couldn't get followed through. Gave all my reasoning here. If you want to read through that, definitely join the Discord and check out all of this. I'm going to quickly skim through. I don't want to take too much time. But then alerted it again, adding back 90.20, risking 89.50. And you can see I added back here. We saw buyers back out of that 90 range again. So I saw volume buyers pivot back over and reclaim this range. Alerted here, risking 90 from the 90.40s entry for the move back to 91.50 and 92, 93, so on and so forth. So adjust the risk to 90, and then we got a quarter out 91.30, stops at 90.20, so stops at entry there, and that was perfect as well. And then RETA, this was the big one. We saw this get bought up twice out of this range from 90 to 89.50. Alerted the entry here out of this range, 90 risking 89.50, or actually 90.50 risking 90. So if you look at this chart here, we had massive strength back above this range. So check out this volume down here at the bottom. We had a massive volume break here to the upside. I alerted entry on this pullback. And if you actually look at the timestamp on the alert, I alerted entry on it at 2:35 p.m. So I alerted entry right here on this first candle, this first breakout candle. Pullback entry 90.50. And this thing rocketed to our targets. This thing absolutely rocketed to our targets. Check this out. Half out at 92. 3/4 out 92.50. Stops at 91.80. I just raised stops, raised stops, raised stops, raised stops. And eventually I was out full at 9.38. So out full at 9.38 up here in the 92.80s. So that was a perfect little base hit as well. And it ended up hitting 95 target. I just didn't give it as much time as I maybe should have. And it did end up hitting our targets on the head. But follow through hasn't really been there recently. So, you know, I'm a little bit aggressive with my scales. But anywho, moving on from that, we had CDIO again at 2:42 p.m. And that thing was an absolute monster. So not only did we bake on it the first time, but the second time was even better. So we were planning for the entry on the break of 535, risking 525 for the move to 580 and 6. So look at this. We got this firm break over 535, pullback entry 535, risking 525, and it rocketed all the way to 596, and then rocketed all the way over 7 into close. So that was fantastic. Half out, stops at entry, stops raised to 540, stops raised to 550. And I said, has the range to 580 and 6, and then eventually out full over 580. So that was absolutely bonkers, and that was the last play of the day for me. So what started out as a slow day, we ended up having a massive trade on CDIO. 3 really, you know, not huge trades on RETA, but some really, really nice steady moments. 3 green trades on RETA is a really nice steady moment. Really just trading volume in the range here. So RETA was fantastic, CDIO was fantastic, VTNR was fantastic, LHDX was fantastic. So it turned out to be a really, really nice day. And like I said earlier, I'm expecting Thursday and Friday to be a lot hotter than it was. You know, the beginning of the week and today, really, I'm expecting it to be a little bit better going forward the rest of the week, especially with data out of the way and all of that good stuff. So should help with some nice price action tomorrow, especially with the nice action we saw in small caps today. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see what comes of it tomorrow. Thursday is generally my favorite day of the week, so we will see how that goes. And we also had our giveaway today, so congratulations to Mr. TS23 in the Discord for winning $250. But yeah, the nightly watch list will be posted up in a few hours, and we do have our class tonight at 8 p.m., so definitely tune in for that. Be there. We're going to be talking about adapting, you know, discipline, all that good stuff, and doing a little Q&A as well. So I will see you guys on the Discord, but a fantastic day today overall. Started out slow, like I said. But it ended up being a really, really nice day, just watching the volume and those A+ setups roll in towards the close. So Hope you guys had a great day. If you guys have any questions, tag me in the Discord. Let me know what's up, and I will answer it as soon as possible. And on that note, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace, y'all.